Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer Cars. It's been a while since we did a DIY car care video, but I got a new product I want to try, and it's AutoGlym Magma. This is something I've been looking for a while. I was looking for a product called Iron X, and it was really hard to get in Canada, and then in the past year or two, this company started being sold at Canadian Tire, and this is an iron remover. I've told you about the particles that get embedded in your paint, and typically what I do is I use clay bar, where you can use a lubricant and then you wipe down the car with a clay bar like this and it will take it out of the paint. But the iron particles are particularly what you're trying to get out, and this stuff is supposed to dissolve them. So we're going to give it a try. You spray it on, let the car sit for 5 minutes, it'll start to melt away the iron, and we'll see if it works. Okay, here we go. First spray. I'm going to spray down the whole car. It says spray down the whole thing. All your wheels, all your glass. And I'm a clay bar user, so I've last clayed this whole car maybe a year to 2 years ago, and I want to see, how much iron contamination does my paint have. Looks like there's a little bit of a reaction happening around the wheels so far. This is on your glass too, so I'm doing everything. I'm doing the whole car. Which means this bottle is probably only going to last for maybe 2 treatments on a small car like this. It's working. You can sort of see here the red speckles. Then you're supposed to let it sit for 5 minutes, agitate with a soft damp sponge or wash mitt, and then rinse off. There's surprisingly little on the oh, that's not an actual reaction. That'd be crazy if it like ate my rims. Like, look at the wheels. Hopefully that just wipes right off. Same with the glass. Anyway, I better start wiping it off, I guess. Most of the iron seems to have come off. It became bright red, now it's turning into a little of a bluish, so I better wipe it off while it's still wet. So I'm just going to take my already damp wash mitt and just start wiping it off. So previous to doing this, I had just hand washed the whole car. This is like washing your whole car all over again after you just wash it, basically, to do this. That's pretty neat though. There was more particles than I might have thought there were. And they're invisible, like I didn't see those specks. It's got a bit of an odor to it. Iron oxide coming out. I think this is going to be a bit of a chore to actually rinse all of this off without running water, because my well water is kind of salty, so I don't like to wash cars or any of my toys with it. Don't do my RCs with my tap water. Hopefully this stuff is okay for your skin, because it's like right through the mitt. Didn't say to wear gloves. Surprisingly, my wheels had almost no iron particles stuck in them at all, which is crazy to me. I thought the wheels would be by far the biggest problem. Time to start rinsing this sucker off. It's going to take multiple rinses. If you had a hose, that would be ideal. Definitely got to rinse again. Wash off all of my mitts and stuff and then rinse again. I've completed the full magma treatment, and it's pretty good. It took me about 3 times to rinse it all off, just because I don't have running water hose. But overall it's pretty good. There are a couple of spots, couple of specks that I'll have to clay bar out. There's a couple of stubborn ones that just won't come out. There's one in the back that was particularly difficult right here. That one, when you wiped it, see that line? So that is not iron. That's some sort of sap or tar or something that I'm going to have to clay bar out. I think the biggest surprise of all is how little iron oxide contamination I had on my wheels and brakes. I expected my wheels to light up bright red, and that didn't happen. And overall, it's just my car was speckled with little iron particles. And I think that if you were a person who has never ever clay barred your car before, the whole thing would like start streaking red, quite a bit more than mine. But because I have been using clay over the years, it's probably not that bad. But it is a good addition to your car care. I think the right move for this stuff is to do it where you have running water. That's good, because it takes quite a bit of work to rinse it off. So you might want to give your car a spritz down, rinse it off, and then it's much easier to clay afterwards, to do like a spot clay and pick off the other little contaminants and then do your full wax treatment. So that'd be good. So overall, I do think that it's maybe a worthwhile addition to your car care arsenal. So check it out, Magma. I'll put links to Magma and Iron X and whatever other kind of car care iron remover I can find. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed this, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching. So here it is after the Magma. Pretty clean.